Well, welcome to another edition of Take 5. We're actually going to finish the book of Exodus today, but we're not done with Moses. You know, Moses goes all the way through the end of Deuteronomy, so we've still got a ways to go. But we're in Exodus chapter 40 and verse 1, and we're just going to read verse 1, then we're going to go to the end of the chapter. Actually, we'll read a couple verses. Then the Lord said to Moses, verse 2, set up the tabernacle, the tent of meeting, on the first day of the first month. Excuse me. Then God gives Moses some other instructions. So Moses does everything. So they've got everything set up now in the tabernacle. And if you go to verse 33, it says, then Moses set up the courtyard around the tabernacle and altar and put up the curtain at the entrance to the courtyard. And so Moses finished the work. In verse 34, then the cloud covered the tent of meeting, and the glory of the Lord filled the tabernacle. Moses could not enter the tent of meeting because the cloud had settled on it, and the glory of the Lord filled the tabernacle. In all the travels of the Israelites, whenever the cloud lifted from above the tabernacle, they would set out. But if the cloud did not lift, they did not set out until the day it lifted. So the cloud of the Lord was over the tabernacle by day, and fire was in the cloud by night, in the sight of all the Israelites during all their travels. If you remember, that's how they decided whether they were going to go, is a cloud by day, fire by night. So it would either be in the tabernacle or it would be above them. But the principle here is they would wait on the Lord. And when the Lord would remove the cloud, they would go. All right. And sometimes we have to wait on God. You know, we don't get to do things in our time. We have to wait till God tells us. And I'm sorry, I got a cough again. But you can read the rest of that chapter if you want. But we are done with Exodus. All right, we move right into Leviticus next time. We'll be in Leviticus chapter 1. Hey, I'm just really proud of you. You know, and I talked to you yesterday. So as far as what happened, you know, at the game, I would just say, just shake it off, and you know, you'll have more games, and just do the best you can. And I thought you guys played great. Yeah, you know, it's tough. Somebody had to lose that game. But anyway, don't worry too much about it. But you know, I'm your dad, and I love you, and I'm going to try to encourage you anyway. But hey, remember, wait on God. Don't just be doing your own thing. That's the lesson today. Hey, I love you. We'll see you next time on the next edition of Take 5. Sorry.